Hey everyone, welcome back to our adventure series.
We're kicking off a quick 2-day escape to Moss Landing, California, a total hidden gem near Monterey Bay.
We'll be cruising around on bikes and one wheels,
Casting our lines in the surf and the jetties,
epic drone views,
and pure coastal vibes with our little Yorkie Joey tagging along.
We had an absolute blast. Relax, sit back, enjoy as we take you to beautiful Moss Landing. Welcome to Drone Hypnotics. I'm Kelby.
I'm Courtney.
We're a married couple who quit the 9-to-5s and are traveling full-time in our off-grid travel trailer.
We're in search of beauty and the hidden histories of the most iconic landscapes in the western U.S. region.
Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our upcoming journeys. And here we go.
We rolled into the Moss Landing KOA Express, our perfect little base camp.
This spot is awesome, right off of Highway 1, super clean, full hookups, and easy access to everything.
From these drone shots, you can see why we love it. The harbor, the jetties, and that huge Elkhorn Slough stretching out.
Moss Landing has such cool history. It started with the Ohlone people living here thousands of years ago.
Then, in 1866, Captain Charles Moss built a wharf, turning it into a busy port for whaling and the gold rush shipping.
Today, it's a quiet fishing village, famous for wildlife. The Elkhorn Slough is California's second largest tidal salt marsh.
And one of the best spots in the world for sea otters. They have the highest concentration here near Monterey Bay, rafting in those calm waters.
Plus tons of birds. Over 340 species have been spotted, making a top birding spot on the Pacific Flyway.
And those iconic twin smokestacks?
They're from the old Moss Landing power plant built back in the 1950s. It was one of California's largest, powering millions of homes.
Now the site's evolving. The old fossil fuel units are retired, and it's home to one of the world's largest battery storage facilities, helping store renewable energy from solar and wind.
Those 500-foot stacks are staying as landmarks, guiding boats into the harbor.
A fun fact, Moss Landing sits right at the head of Monterey's Submarine Canyon, one of the deepest in the world, plunging over 2 miles deep, just like a Grand Canyon underwater.
That's why it's prime for whale watching. Nutrients from deep bring in humpback blues and orcas year-round. Day 1 kicked off with hopping on our bikes and one wheel for the ride down Sandholt Road from the KOA straight to the harbor and beach.
It was such a fun, chill cruise, passing those massive smokestacks up close and getting these killer drone views of the whole area.
We cruised by Sea Harvest Fish Market, one of the best spots for ultra-fresh local seafood right off of the boats.
It's family owned and has been a staple here for decades. They have a great restaurant too with harbor views, perfect for fish tacos or clam chowder if you're hungry.
We grabbed some fresh squid there for bait tomorrow. Pro tip, if you want the freshest catches, this is the place, straight from the local fishermen.
As we kept riding, we got to the heart of the harbor. Moss Landing Harbor is the top commercial fishing port in the Monterey Bay area, with hundreds of boats bringing in everything from Dungeness crab to salmon.
And keep an eye out. Sea lions love hanging out on the docks and piers here. Sometimes hundreds of them barking away. Sea otters float around here too. It's such a lively spot.
Along the way, we passed the entrance to the Salinas River State Beach, sometimes called the Sandholt Lot.
It's got these beautiful protective dunes that block the wind, giving you panoramic views of Monterey Bay.
It's great for birdwatching along the Pacific Flyway, picnics, horseback riding, or even surfing. And windsurfing on windy days.
The ride took us right to the jetties and beach, perfect for exploring and getting those ocean vibes.
We really enjoyed soaking in all of this on our first day here at Moss Landing.
We headed back to the RV as the sun set over the harbor.
Settling in for the night, tomorrow is fishing time. Gonna catch the big cahoon? Bright and early on day 2, we headed out to the surf for some fishing and beach exploring, armed with that fresh squid bait from yesterday.
These morning drone shots really capture the crashing waves, golden light, and that super peaceful coastal vibe here at Moss Landing State Beach and nearby Salinas River State Beach.
We cast out into the surf, hoping for some action. This stretch of Monterey Bay is known for great surf fishing. Common catches include barred surf perch, walleye surf perch, striped bass if you're lucky, halibut, and even starry flounder.
Pro tip for anyone trying it, use sand crabs, shrimp, or squid like we did. Carolina rigs or high-low rigs work awesome in the troughs between the sandbars.
Even if the bite was slow for us, just being out there with the ocean and the breeze, the views were seriously perfection.
The wildlife here was absolutely incredible. Sea otters rafting just offshore, harbor seals popping up, and tons of seabirds like brown pelicans diving for fish.
We spotted shorebirds everywhere too. It's part of the Pacific Flyway, so migratory birds stop here, including western snowy plovers nesting in the dunes. They're super cute, but they are protected, so stick to the wet sand.
Dolphins were playing in the waves further out, and the whole beach felt alive with nature.
But a quick heads up, we spotted a dead sea lion washed up on the beach.
It's totally natural in this rich, wild ecosystem, part of the cycle with all the predators and food chains here.
Just be careful if you're visiting with dogs or kids. Keep them away from any wildlife, alive or not, just to stay safe and respect the habitat.
Overall, mornings like this remind us why Moss Landing's beaches are such a hidden gem for relaxing and connecting with the coast. From the surface, just a short walk over to the North Jetty for more fishing action. These rock jetties protect the harbor entrance and create perfect spots for casting.
We did climb out on the rocks, use that fresh squid bait from Sea Harvest, and cast out into the deeper channels. The jetty fishing here is legendary. Anglers pull in rockfish, lingcod, perch, and even occasionally a halibut or sharks.
Even though the fish weren't biting for us today, it didn't matter. The views of the harbor, the boats coming in, and the waves crashing on the rocks was unbeatable.
And as the day wound down, watching this incredible sunset paint the sky over the smokestacks in Elkhorn Slough with our old Yorkie Joey snuggled up was the absolute perfect ending.
Moments like this with Joey makes these trips so special. He's been our adventure buddy for years.
Moss Landing totally blew us away. The stunning natural beauty, that rich history from old whaling port to modern wildlife haven.
The working harbor vibe and that super relaxed adventure feel you just don't get in the busier spot.
We love the easy biking and one-wheeling from the KOA, capturing those epic drone shots, fishing the surf and jettings, and just chilling by the water, spotting otters and seals.
It's the kind of place where you can just do as much as you want or as little as you want. Adventure 1 minute, total relaxation the next.
If you're planning a California Central Coast trip, definitely put Moss Landing on your list. It's a true hidden gem that feels worlds away from the crowds, but right in the heart of Monterey Bay.
Thanks so much for watching our Moss Landing adventure. We're a new channel, but we've got way more California coast content coming your way soon. Lost Coast, Monterey, Redwoods, Eureka, Crescent City, you name it.
We're hitting all of our favorite spots and sharing the real, unfiltered adventures along the way.
If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. It really helps us out.
And subscribe so you don't miss our upcoming trips. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.